New face.
I'm not gonna cry. So pretty much this is my testimony of kind of like what I expect for the next year. So I'm gonna read it. Sorry guys, but it says so many of you guys found out on Tuesday that I'll be covering KCC player in 2009-2010 school year. I'm definitely looking forward to what this next year has in store for me and everyone else. I always wondered why.
Guys, and then through the freshmen and through my students, of course, I learned like so many things. Cause like actually, my prayer answer was last year, and then my plan was last year is that after the like summer mission, I was kind of like step back from this ministry and just like support by the prayer and stuff like that. But somehow God made me like front position this year. So yeah, it was really blessing this year. Like we saw like so many fruits. Yeah, obviously this is gonna be my last quarter. 그래서 아쉬움이 너무나도 많이 남아요. 너무 잘해주지 못한 것 같고 그래서.
Well, I got surprised a lot this year through my bank account. I'm looking online and I'm like, oh, I have over $1,000. And I'm like, wait, where does the money come from? And then I realized that 95% of it is not my money. It's all the ministry's money. I'm just like, snap, I wish I had it. Oh, thank you, Andrew, for $25, not my money. See, like this, I'm surprised.
I think, what's the question? As Chongmu this year. I think, advice for the next Chongmu. Okay, so I think, I don't know, being in the secretary position, there's a lot of busy work, like a lot. I'm not joking. And sometimes you can get lost in it, but don't. So just remember Jesus. I don't have a lot to say, thank you. It's been, honestly, like I didn't do anything. I didn't do much. This guy did the most of the work and other people. I'm supposed to be the mother of this campus, but yeah. Anyways, I think one thing I learned for sure serving as Tepilin was to really love this campus. Because before, like I didn't care, you know. And like Riverside, yeah, and I didn't have passion to go out witnessing and something like that. But I think just being in Tepilin, like I really learned to love this campus on my own, and just seeing so many freshmen is just changing, seeing my own students changing, and just for sure it's not me, but it's God using me, and I was just, it's really, I can't really describe, because it's been.
Honestly, there's a lot to say. I actually had a lot to say, but then, like you guys know, I was writing, I wrote the testimony down. It's like the first time I wrote something and then I just spoke it. But honestly, it was really hard to write anything. Me and Sam were outside, we were just like, oh man. So if you look at my paper, I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper, what I was gonna say. And then like I would start it, and I'd be like, no. Then I'd start it, and I'd be like, no.
Let's give him a big hands up.
it's so awesome. It was so amazing to see how far they have come, like as a group, like this back then. I guess my heart was always there to like kind of recognize them, and then, but I guess I was lazy about it until now. And then this time, I really wanna thank for them for every single little thing they done. Like, look at this, all this equipment. I bet if you like look at it with like, what is this? Yeah, their sweat will be there. Tommy sweat right here. Kristen sweat. Thanks so much for that. Thank you so much for leading us into an awesome time of worship. And then, actually, I prepared some gift cards. Enough 1 meal together at Applebee's. It just happened to, I just happened to go there to the lunch and I just got it. I said, can I have a gift card? And then they brought me this alcohol drink. And what is this? And you asked for some, I don't know, I think there's a drink named gift card. Once again, thank you so much. I'll just give it to Tony. We have a surprise guest, Stacey Wong. Stacey Wong prepare something for
Rachel told you, didn't she? Okay, so I think this has definitely been an interesting year. I think without you guys, it definitely would have been possible. But I think I like how everyone jokes like the sophomores are the most underappreciated class. I don't really know how to feel about that. Maybe they're just not. I'm joking. But then I think the seniors are the most unappreciated class. I think they're like the silent backbone that stands like in the background that nobody really sees that often. And you're like, what do they do, right? But then, geez, they do it. The rest of us, the third years, are just the show models. And you know, it's just like, but then, I think many times our work goes unappreciated. And I'm not a senior yet, so I don't know how it feels. But then I think sometimes just seeing the responsibility shift from the fourth years to like say the third years or the second years, maybe like sometimes just one could feel as if they're unnecessary or they're unneeded. But that's definitely not true. I think you guys are what makes this ministry strong. You guys are like. You guys are what makes this industry strong. I think you guys are what keeps us in check, because you guys are reliable, you guys are responsible, you've been through everything that we've already been through. So like when we start turning our heads from the responsibilities, you're just the one who just kind of kicks us back into place. And I think you guys really do keep us in check. And I think people too, sometimes we don't realize it, but then we know you're doing it because you guys know better. So yeah. Now for individual shout outs. Okay. Yeah!